Come on in the room, everybody. Hello, hello. Hey. Tune in with us. Hey, everybody. Let us know you're watching. It's Thursday night, y'all. Hello. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hi, y'all. How you doing, Amelia?
I'm doing great.
Great. Hi, everybody. It's Thursday night. Y'all know what time it is. It's time. It is time. Hey, y'all. Hey, Brother Evans. Thank you for tuning in. Anybody else out there, let me know that you are watching. We're so glad that you decided to tune in with us. Do I hear a little thunder? Oh, my goodness. Might be some thundering going on. We're going to do like the pastor does. We're not going to be before you long. Y'all come on in. All right, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Tonight is our night to be on, actually. We've just been on this week a few extra times. Let me turn the music down a little bit. We've been on a couple of times this week because it is family week, y'all, and we have had a wonderful time. We have really had an exciting time with you all this week, and it's still not over. We still have to finish up tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday night. So we are so excited. And then on Sunday, we're going to just do a special prayer for our teachers, all educators, the staff and faculty of our schools locally, as well as other states all around. We want to pray for our student body, the children that are going, young, old, even the ones that are going off to college. We just want to cover them and let them know that they are being supported. But this week we've done some good things with family night. And so with Amelia, come on back in and let us know which let's see. She's gonna come back in and join us in a few minutes. And so we're going to do a little recap on this week before we get started with what we got going on. Y'all, we are about to tap into another session of lessons, y'all. So we actually ended our last sessions and we had a wonderful time. If you haven't watched our videos online, we were live every Thursday for the last 6 weeks, I think. Go back and look at some of them. But we just want to do a quick recap. Monday night, we had game night. It was so funny, y'all. It was too funny. So Kirsten and Amelia were on playing games, and y'all got to go back and watch that if you haven't watched it. They were trying to just make a living, what they would do if they had to work and make decisions as if they were adults. And I tell you, honey, they were tripping me out, trying not to pay bills, certain bills. They went to the grocery store, didn't buy a whole lot of stuff for groceries because they were spending their own money. It was just funny. So y'all go back and watch that. And then Tuesday night, Amelia, what you think about Tuesday night? Did you have a good time?
Yes, I really enjoyed Tuesday night. We had Minister Keisha on Wednesday night. Wait, not Wednesday night, Tuesday night.
Uh-huh.
Tuesday
Tuesday.
night.
Look at you. You got your days all mixed up because we've been on a lot this week.
Yeah. So
Right.
tonight we talked about overthinking, her becoming an engineer and like what she did at school, the process she went through, the classes she went through, and she just basically encouraged the young people that you don't have to have a 4.0 GPA in order to become something in life or become what you want to be, and neither do you need to have a pattern of making the lowest grade in the class, but just give your best. If that's your best, then do your best to get to wherever you need to do. So she encouraged the teenagers to stay on the A game and
Yeah,
continue to
it was exciting to know. I'm just blessed to know that I know someone who actually is an engineer, and it fascinates me. Sometimes I get a moment and I ask her, just details about her job and everything because it's just interesting to hear what other people are doing in their professions. And we're going to have plenty more guests that's going to come and share with us throughout the weeks. So you all stay tuned. We got some people lined up that you're going to be really happy to see and just learn about. And they're here to just share some things. Next week, we've got a special guest. So it's going to be an exciting time. And just stay tuned. That's all I have to tell you. So, Amelia, we've got a little commercial thing tonight. You want to show? Let's do the tsunami commercial, and then guys, hold on because we're coming right back, and we're gonna get things started. All right.
Okay, Mom, give me 1 second.
Okay. No problems. We gonna make it work, y'all. We gonna make it work. Anybody else out there chiming in? Let me know whether if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube. Let me know that you're still out there with us. How was your day? Y'all had a good day? You had a good day? Did you make your day what you wanted it to be? Yes, you have that authority because you're God's children. You're God's child, and you can do that. Speak those things that be not as though they were. So if your environment is not what you would normally want it to be, create it. Create it. You could do it. You could do it. We these few weeks that we've got coming up, y'all, it's gonna be what most people say hot. It's gonna be some hot topics, things that really is gonna hit home and causing some of us to just be transparent. But this is how we grow. This is how we learn what we need to learn. We don't want that patty cake stuff going on. We want to be real. We want to learn about God's word and live by God's word. And so it's going to take some sacrifice for um, from us all, and we can do it. You okay, Amelia? Everything's going on because we can go. We can come
Uh,
back.
the video didn't download. It's doing like something crazy, but I can share my screen from my tab and play it. So that's not a problem.
Okay.
So I'm about to play it right now.
Cool beans, y'all. Stay tuned.
Put the music off in the background.
What
What
is
is
a
a
spiritual
spiritual
tsunami?
tsunami?
Well, we
Well, we
first
first
need
need
to
to
define
define
the
the
word
word
tsunami
tsunami
itself.
itself.
A
A
tsunami
tsunami
is a
is a
devastating
devastating
natural
natural phenomena
phenomenon that
that
often
often
strikes
strikes
without
without
warning.
warning.
They most frequently stem from underwater earthquakes, which cause a change in the ocean floor that impacts the surface water for miles around.
Around. Not all earthquakes cause tsunamis.
Hang on, Brother Evans said there was no audio. Let's see. My unmute yourself. Could you
You
hear
can
it?
hear it.
I heard it on my end.
I heard it on my end, but let us know, y'all, if it didn't work right. We want to get it right. We have a little
Okay.
time with that. Did it work right? Did y'all hear it? Okay, I see a thumbs up. Somebody is letting us know. If you can chat and say yes, the volume was on. What is a spiritual tsunami? Well, we first need to define the word tsunami itself. A tsunami is a devastating natural phenomenon that often strikes without warning. They most frequently stem from underwater earthquakes, which cause a change in the ocean floor that impacts the surface water for miles around. Not all earthquakes cause tsunamis. However, understanding how tsunamis form after an earthquake helps scientists predict whether one will be generated by a particular tremor. A tsunami occurs when a large body of water, such as an ocean or sea, experiences displacement that causes a long wavelength wave of water to reach the shore. The most common cause of a tsunami is an underwater earthquake, but they can be caused by other events such as a volcano or underwater landslide. Tsunamis often occur without any warning, but monitoring stations in some of the areas of the world now allow scientists to issue tsunami warnings, which conditions that could cause a tsunami are present. As the tsunami comes close to the coastline, it encounters the continental slope, the place where the seafloor gradually rises up to the landmass. As it approaches land, the wavelength gets smaller and the amplitude gets larger. So it becomes taller and slower than when it was in open ocean. When it hits the shore, the wave usually causes a rapid rise of the entire coastline to far above the normal sea level. In 2019, the coronavirus affected the world as well as the United States with little or no warning. And now we are in 2022 with the question in our head, do we really know if we're going or if we're coming? Are we really in a spiritual tsunami? You see, a spiritual tsunami is not much different from a natural tsunami. We've experienced sickness, death, loss of employment, family problems, whether separation or divorce. We've had so many fears to try to overcome. We've had breaking of laws and mandates, depression, anxiety. We've had imprisonment in our minds. Our freedom has been trampled all over. What are we going to do? Are we in a spiritual tsunami? The answer is yes. But what are we going to do about it? How are we going to change this?
Second Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14 says, "If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from the heaven and will forgive their sins and heal their land."
There's so many things that we could think about negatively and talk about what has happened since the coronavirus. But there are a lot of positive things that we can talk about as well. We've had new businesses, we've had social media expansions all over the world, we've had church globally expanded online and in all facets of media. We've had family bonding. We've had understanding of roles of others, other vocations. We've had quality family time together. So let's talk about it. We're going to talk about it all during these few weeks for our sessions. Join us as we talk about the experience of a spiritual tsunami. All right, we got through it, y'all. We got through it. We know it's a little rainy and stormy out there, and you know when that happens, the internet slows down. But we hope that you got the idea of everything. And if you want to look at that commercial, of course, that's going to be on our church page. And so even after this, you can view it later because that is sort of like a summary of our the rest of our weeks that we're going to be doing and talking about. So we're going to be here and there and everywhere, but we're going to make sure that we stay in the word as well and try to bring practical views to you all so we can change the way we think and the way we live. Or and so I think it's just going to be so much better. So this week, y'all, we are still in talking about family, and that's what Amelia and I are going to talk a few minutes. Please don't just we just bear with us a little while longer. We're just gonna talk about some family stuff. Some situations we don't get a chance to really be honest about. Some things that we don't get a chance to talk about. And so family really matters, y'all. Family really matters. And I know we have had the some families who didn't get were always together. It didn't really affect them because they're always together anyway. But throughout this process of learning how to deal with, um, the COVID and the pandemic and things are going on, we've had to learn how to get along with each other. And some families have really had to press their way and try to make things better for themselves because they really, really didn't have that connection at first. And so we want to talk about that. We don't we know that everybody's not going to be perfect. Our families are not perfect by a long shot. You know why? Because we are considered family and we're not perfect, but we're made perfect in Christ. And so we have to try to do our best to love one another and do what we can for each other. And so, with that being said, Amelia, I've got a few questions. And so, we're just going to open up a little bit just about family and everything. If what is the definition of family in your own words? Can you tell me what do you think
Hmm.
about it? And anybody else in the comments, thank you
Yes, please.
for for tuning in. Share this and even if you're on YouTube, subscribe to us, y'all. Share this to with others. But Amelia, so tell me, what do you think about family in your own words? What it
When I
means?
think about family in my own words, oh my goodness. I always, when people ask me this question, I always say people who may be related to you are in your bloodline, but also people who are not related to you in your bloodline, but you can still call them and they don't like expect anything in return. It's like all love is generous. They care for you, you care for them. So that's what I think family is.
Yes, because sometimes people your age or even younger, they just automatically think that a person has to be it has to be blood related
Yeah.
in order to be considered family.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you realize that anyone who shows love to you is part of your brethren, your actual family. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be blood related. And so yeah. So tell me, Amelia, if you had have you had any moments where you are not so close to your family, with things that and what are the things that you can do if that's the case?
For me, I'm just now learning what to do when I don't feel close to my family because I'm an introvert. So I'm the type of person where if I don't feel connected, if I feel left out, I'm gonna make myself feel left out. Like they gonna leave me out, but I'm gonna feel even more left out because I'm gonna stay at home every function. Even if you invite me to once in a lifetime things, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm not coming because y'all don't think about me in the other time. So certain stuff like that. So now that I'm learning how to get out of that, I'm starting to go more. I'm starting to participate more, even if it's not long, even if it's just a pop in and then pop out because I might have something else to do. Show up. So just show up and even if you don't feel like you're close, fake it till you make it. That's all I gotta say. Fake
Yeah.
it till you make it. Be there and when you get there and when you show up, people will eventually start to interact with you more, and if you feel like they aren't interacting with you, make room. Go up to them. Hey cousin, hi, how you doing today? It's been a long time. I know I saw you on Facebook a couple of months ago. Congratulations, so and so. Start something. So just show up, communicate, and be involved.
Yeah, and I know you're talking about like blood. We're
Mhm.
talking about blood now. Now we have established, just like Brother Evan said in the chat, that you can be family, considered family, even just with kindred spirits. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be blood connected. But when we're talking about like our blood family, when you have to come around those dinners, it sometimes it may be awkward for some people, and some it's just like, hey, it's just second nature, just one of those things that they just easily can do. I know for me, and I want to tell the parents that are on the line, listen, you don't believe it or you don't think about it, but things that is a part of you, you can pass those things down to your children and you not even know it. So
Yeah.
it didn't, as far as this type of conversation, I am an introvert as well. Um, I tend to like, oh, I get nervous when he's talking about going around a whole lot of people. I really do. And people don't, you may think, oh, she does good. She can get up there and she can do that. I have to fight with myself just to do some of those things. And so when it comes down to family, even though, hey, these people are my blood related folk, I have a hard time saying yes. I have a hard time going to the family reunion if we have one, or that Thanksgiving dinner, or that cookout that was scheduled and everybody knows about it. I tend to want to find me a bush if I could and hide. And I didn't realize that it was affecting you. Um, when I was doing those things, I was really isolating, not only isolating myself, but I found out I was isolating you from an opportunity to get closer to your people.
Yeah.
And then, of course, people always think some are nice and some aren't. When you do come around and you have worked on yourself and pushed yourself to get to an event or a cookout or something, and there that person is, will come directly and try to hurt your feelings and bring
Yeah.
you all the way down. Like, they may say something crazy like, well, you ain't been here in the last 5 years. Well, all of a sudden
Yeah.
you done popped up now. And so you just thinking like, oh, you know, you just don't know how much it took for me to get here tonight. And now I have to hear that. Those things matter, y'all. Do you not know? People, you hurt people with sometimes the words you say. So we have to be careful not to do that and not to pass down your insecurities to your children. So when I realized I was doing that, of course, I just prayed about it. And I knew, I was like, Lord, you got to help me with this. You're going to have to give me some energy. Give me the ability to go around these people and not feel some kind of way. Valencia said that's why when a good comeback. Yeah.
Yes, it's true. It's true, Miss Valencia, because
Yeah, you be
let
wanting
me
to
tell
like
you,
come back like, hey, you don't realize how much it took for me to get here. But
especially this one that's on that screen, because she didn't hit 50 and she has a
so many,
non-tolerant for every single thing coming her wrong.
that's gonna
She
be
gonna
another
get you together in the sad way. My mom, I ain't never heard a cuss word come out my mama mouth. Shut up is a cuss word. You ain't gonna hear it. But my mama gonna get you together. Like she used to just be like, okay, I'm gonna let that slide. I'm not gonna say anything this time. But now, say one thing. She had 100, not
no.
100. She had 100.
Now why you put my business out like that? No, I'm just
So
kidding.
it's always
I
when you got to
mean,
get comeback. Because this one
right.
right here, she be she be ready.
Well, that's the thing because I'm working on myself and I really don't need any help from anybody else to try to pull out my insecurities and issues while they need to be working on themselves. Like, I
Oh
mean, the Lord is really telling me, I mean, for real, when you wake up in the mirror and you really see the type person you are and know that you're working on you day by day, you don't need nobody else to be, you know,
yeah,
trying to tell you something. And I don't be trying to clap back, but yes, I have gotten a little bit more vocal than I ever have been. Sometimes I used to just go and be like, oh, they just said something that hurt my feelings. You know, it's time out for that. Life too short. I don't have no. I am not, God, first of all, Lord said, come out from, from amongst them. Now, I'm just saying no, but he said for me to express how I feel and stop just allowing people to hurt. Sometimes
yeah,
we
and
can
give
be in
it
a
mama
position.
love.
Yeah, yeah, and just put them in check. If you don't correct these people, correct them, then they think that they can continue to do those things. And
Yeah,
so,
and guess
yeah,
what? They were not gonna do.
right, right. So,
Yeah,
sure enough, family you have to love more than anything. But you got to get them together. You have to tell people, and that's with anybody. Don't let anybody speak into your heart negative things or things that you're not ready to receive. At least consult with the Lord. If the Lord didn't tell
yeah,
you that, then hey, let it not be so. So it's funny. We're reading these chats because we want you to chime in and let us know.
yeah,
Yes, correct them in love. Absolutely correct. And like Amelia said, now let me tell you, cuss words I do not do.
you
Now
don't do it.
when the pastor be up there talking about yeah, but I didn't say it's not in me. They're
Yes,
there.
it is.
Yeah, they in me.
I ain't meet
And
your
the reason
mama.
why I know they're in me
I ain't
because
meet my mama, but I know her because honey, I be
yeah,
Lord, where is this?
my birth mom. Now I'm not talking about my mama Vanessa. See, I was able to have best of two worlds, but my birth mama, baby, she can string some words together and get you together real quick, and then say, "Now go pray about it," because she used to be like, you think like, Mom, why did you say that? But so it's in me because I've heard it. I've heard it. I've heard it for many years. As a matter of fact, when she used to get mad at us, It wasn't nothing for her to be like bloop, 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 bloop. Well, I chose early on, when I become an adult, I am not going to use those words. I'm going to learn how to express my way, to express myself in another manner. And so at least my child can actually go on TV and say, "You've never heard me." Now I get mad. The Bible does say you can get mad, but you
But
sin
saying
not,
not,
sin not. So I get mad. I tell you, blah blah blah.
over
But
that
I'm gonna
mad
tell
in
you. I try to tell you in love. Amen. Thank you, Valencia. Thank you for
your
bringing that up. But what do you think about family, um, and just trying to get along? What type of ways have you realized, um, how you can try to get along, even in a tough situation? Some family members, you just it's just one of those things. You're not going to be able to be around everybody and get along with everybody. So
So you want to know how, like, what to do in the moments when you don't get along with a
yeah.
specific family member?
Hmm.
Um, just be cordial. I mean, say, if it's at night, they've been at night. Hi, hi, good evening. How you doing? Nice to see you. And move on about your day. Go hang out with your cousin that you grew up with, and y'all crazy and always into something together, and y'all know you can handle her and whatnot. So, but just communicate. You don't have to have a full blown conversation and tell them all your business, and but just be nice.
Yes, just be nice. Just be nice. I remember when I was a little girl, Reverend Burpo, E.B. Burpo from Groveland Baptist Church, used to always say, "It's nice to be nice. It is nice to be nice." And so we just have to be cordial. We don't have to, you ain't got to be best friends with everybody that's in your family. Just love them as your family, and that's it. Y'all don't have to call each other. You ain't got to communicate. There's some people you probably won't see but once a year at the family reunion. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that that is the right thing to do, because I think African Americans need to learn how to get family together on happy occasions and not always
Yes.
sad
Every
situations.
time. Yeah. Every
Yeah,
time. It gotta be
yeah.
something happen.
Yeah, be cordial. And so I enjoyed, being with my in-laws about a month ago. I was really about to talk myself out of it because Milton had to work. But I was thinking, I said, well, one my other obligation that I had canceled, and I said, I don't know if I should go or not because I'm the in law. You know what I mean? But I went and I had a blast. And my in laws didn't treat me any different from if they were my actual sisters. I really felt just connected with them, and I enjoyed it because it was a happy occasion. You don't want to always see each other when there's a funeral or when somebody's hurt, or in a negative situation. So I think African Americans, not just your immediate family, but I'm talking about your extended family. I
Yeah.
think we should get in a habit of creating, and not just a family reunion every 2 years, but create those moments where you can at least see each other, be with each other, and fellowship with each other on happy occasions. And that's what this week is all about, as far as New Creation Christian Fellowship, because our church family and friends want to get together, and we're fellowshipping. Tomorrow night we have movie night,
Six
at
thirty.
the church at 6:30. So we want you to come out and just fellowship. Just be among us. We know things are going on. We still can separate. And hey, if you go to Walmart or if you go stand in line at Target, you're not subjected anymore any different than you would be if you would go and have a seat distance in a church. So we're gonna have movie night tomorrow. We're gonna have bowling night Saturday, and so we can just prepare for a good year in school, the teens and the young people, preschool all the way to college. We just want to send them off where they have a good time, but know that they are loved by family. And so that's what it's all about. You agree, Amelia?
Yes,
Absolutely, absolutely. So in those awkward situations, try to push yourself. Just pray and ask God to give you insight, and and do just do your best to try to at least communicate to your family members, you know, and create that small talk. You know, go up and ask them genuinely, how are you doing, and what's been going on and stuff in their lives. You'll be surprised how positive you mostly it would be positive of an outcome you would get. And so that's all we wanted to talk about tonight. Just and know that in the Bible, look, family is all over from Genesis to Revelations. um there's sibling situations we can learn from, cousins, mother and fathers. If you ever want to know anything about family, you can start the Word of God. If we can Google the definition of a word, you can Google Cain and Abel. You can Google Aaron and Moses and learn from those scriptures and understand that maybe the things that you're going through or the things that you see in your family have been going on all along, and God has already set a path for us, a way of escape, of something where we can learn from it and do better. And so that's our whole purpose for tonight, to make sure that we understand we're supposed to be doing these things in love. And so Amelia, do you have? We've got a couple of games, and then we're gonna do our movie night commercial, and we'll be out, y'all. We'll be out. What is a couple of questions that you wanted to ask about games? Now, y'all gonna have to help me. For the ones that are
please
tuned,
help me out.
please make sure you type in the answer. If she When she asks these questions, let me see the scholars. If y'all ready, let's get that
I wish
going.
I had some Jeopardy music on here.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Look, Valencia is laughing with us. Oh my goodness. This is so fun. Girl, we gotta have you on. Okay. I don't know if you're an introvert or extrovert, but if you can't come on, I know for sure Forgiving can.
I'm trying to
Oh,
see
yeah.
what question do I
Okay,
want
yeah.
to
What's your first
ask.
question? Come on,
Okay,
girl. Come on.
true or false? Were Jacob and Esau identical twins?
Jacob and Esau, were they identical twins?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Who knows if Jacob and Esau were identical twins? I'm going to say, okay. Brother Evan said no. I was going to say no too. Look, you got to go with the scholar. I'm going to say no too. Anybody else? Valencia say no. All right, all right. Let's see what the answer is.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they were not identical twins. That was good. Good. Come on, man. Give me some more. Let's go. Let's go.
Um, which biblical brother was the first person to die? Okay,
Which
let me give you
was the
your
first person to die?
uh-huh. You
Okay.
got Abraham, you got Judah, you got Peter, and you got Abel.
Abraham. Okay.
Brother Evan said Abel.
Okay, I'm going with brother. Hey, you see what I'm doing, right? Going with Brother Evans. Brother Evans says Abel. And who
Abel
else?
is correct.
Abel is correct. See, you gave me too soon, but we
Oh,
didn't get. See that?
I'm be quiet. I'm be quiet. I'm be quiet.
Okay, Valencia was doing it.
Quiet.
Okay, Valencia, you got it right. You got it right. So all three of us said Abel was the first to die. All right.
Where is? Trying to see which ones. Okay, which two brothers are in the phrase "May God make you like blank"? Uh oh, I don't know how to pronounce these names. Let's see. Okay, you got Joseph and Mary, Cain and Abel. Hold on. What names went?
That's electronics for you, y'all. Joseph and Mary, Cain and Abel.
I didn't lost the question. I'm just gonna give you another one. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, go down, do another one. See.
Is it true or false that Noah's sons were on board the ark with him? So basically, was Noah's sons on the ark with him? True or false?
I say true. What you got, Brother Evans and Valencia? Anybody out there? Was his sons Noah's son? Yes. Brother, see that? Brother Evans said it's true. His sons were on the boat with him. Noah. Yes. Valencia said yes. True. What's the answer, Amelia?
True is right.
Okay.
Oh, we see Miss Evans tuned in.
See, look.
Mr. and Miss Evans on.
Yes, Miss Evans on here. Come on, Miss Evans. Biblical scholars. Okay, come on. We're going to do two more.
Okay. Which of Benjamin's brothers was sold into slavery?
Benjamin's brothers. Okay. You gonna give us some?
Oh,
yeah, that's it.
Dan. What is it? Ebenezer.
Yeah. Neza.
God got too many characters. Dan and did I say that? Joseph, Dan. The one you just said, I mean, Levi or Levi?
Levi.
Yeah, Levi.
Okay, so Joseph and
Benjamin's brother. Which of Benjamin's brothers were sold into slavery? I mean, yeah.
Sold into slavery. I don't know, Brother
Evans. That's easy.
Okay, Mr. Evans said Joseph. Which one? Levi. Valencia said Levi. What is it? Which one is it? Come on, tell me which one is it?
Y'all ready for the answer? Y'all sure? Y'all want to take one more guess?
Girl, what's the answer?
The answer is Joseph.
Joseph. Okay. See, Miss Evans. Well, y'all need to go study with Brother Evans and Miss Evans.
For real? I don't even know these folks' names. I don't even know.
See, that's some folks. They taught Sunday school.
That's on Stephen saying. Yeah,
Sunday school. We got to get back into Sunday school. They taught Sunday school. They got the up and up on us. Right. One more, Amelia.
One more. Let me see.
Yes. I know you was trying to find out the one about the angels. You know that.
I don't know where it is.
We can do that another time. Let me tell y'all. So we were reading these, and he had something to do about an angel, and she just blurted out talking about Donald Trump's pastor. Paula White said it's the angels that go aka aka aka. I said, you know what?
I think the question said something like, "Who in the Bible summoned the angels?" And I said Donald Trump, pastor.
You know what? See, that's you gotta pray more. You need to cut it out.
She
You
did.
need to cut
Angels
it
from
out.
Africa. Angels from Africa. What's she called?
Yes, that's right. Forgiving need to come on. We need to have forgiving on here so he can get. Yeah, come on, Amelia. One more, girl.
One
See,
more.
that's like these young people. They need to come. I don't know. One more. One more.
We
One
went
more.
wrong. Okay. Which of the following is one of the? Never mind.
See this?
Is it true or false that Cain and Abel both married their aunt?
What? They married it. And then why you on this Cain and Abel situation? Why you keep on? Is that all you?
I learned about Cain and Abel in middle school, but I don't remember it being. No, that was extreme. Like they had some problems, but they aunties. But you see people like that in the Bible did that. Like that was crazy. I can't remember who was learning about it last year, and then God told them not to intertwine families, and they did it anyway. See, that's why you got to obey God. David used to always say, "Obey God, obey God."
Yes, obey God. Yes, that's where God instituted divorce. We got to go and study that. That's when that. No, you got to be. Brother Evans.
Wait.
What's the answer? Tell me what's the answer?
Wait, did they marry their aunties or their sisters? Either way, it's messed up. But is it their aunties or their sisters? That's gross.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Ooh.
We're not doing that. I mean, what's the answer? You over here?
Okay. Is it true or false that Cain and Abel both married their aunties? The answer is false. It is false because it says it is false because Cain and Abel actually married their sisters. They were children of Adam and Eve, the first people on the earth. Therefore, they had no one else they could marry. Oh, that's still gross though.
Boy, I tell you, let me see. You'll never know everything about the Bible. Boy, it just comes alive every time you go.
You go to seminary school and everything. You still in Bible school.
New revelation. The Lord just lay it on you a whole different way, and you just be like, "Look at God." But I had some fun, y'all. I had fun with my family tonight with y'all. Look, you a triple million. Valencia said you got her cracking up. She got me cracking up too. I can't.
I did not know. See, I was taught Cain and Abel in class and in what is it called? You just talked about it.
Sunday school.
In Sunday school. Now, why didn't y'all see? Maybe they was trying to keep it PG-13. Y'all know how y'all be thinking we ain't ready for stuff.
Bishop is starting Sunday school just for this reason right here. Right here, y'all. Let me go ahead and put that plug in because he said starting third Sunday. We got Sunday school at 9:00.
Well, make sure when y'all do Sunday school, y'all give us all the information so we won't be then grown up and we like,
Oh, you still gonna be like that when you get grown. I didn't know what. I gotta go back and study that again. You a mess, child. You a mess. Well, we enjoyed it, y'all. If you want to come to our church, you need a place to come to in person, you're local, we'll be glad to have you. Our church services at New Creation Christian Fellowship starts at 10 a.m. Be in the building, y'all. If you want to sow a seed tonight, you you're more than welcome to. It is print. It is on the screen. Cash App $NCCF if you want to pay on PayPal. Taking it by force. TAKENITBYFORCE@gmail.com is how you find for PayPal. And Givelify, of course, is our address. New Creation Christian Fellowship, 922 41st Street North, Birmingham, Alabama, 35212. So we're going to play our commercial about movie night, which is tomorrow night in person at New Creation.
The movie and it's free. It's free.
It's free. Free movie. Yes, it starts at 6:30. So be in the building early so you can get your popcorn, get you something to drink, and you can get you a seat, y'all. So look forward.
Ted, Baby, Boo Boo, all of them. Shaniqua.
Yes, your whole family, everybody. All of them. What they say? How y'all say? All of them or all of them?
All of them.
All of them.
D-E-M. Them.
That's a mess. Girl, play your commercial. And then y'all will be out. We love y'all. We're just going to show you the infomercial for our movie night.
Hey everybody, this is Amelia Smith from New Creation Christian Fellowship, and this coming up week is Family Week. Yes, you heard right. This upcoming week is Family Week. So I wanted to invite you Friday, August 5th, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is an in-person event, so meet us at New Creation Christian Fellowship. The address is 924 41st Street North, Birmingham, Alabama, 35212. It is family movie night this Friday at 6:30. We want to see you in the building. We're going to have a great time. This is going to be a great movie. So I really want to stop talking so I can show you guys how good this movie is going to be. Let's get to the trailer.
You need to do your fighting in prayer.
You've been a good enough father. I want to be a good enough father.
Let's go, let's go!
The town's oldest manufacturing plant is closing its doors.
Most of my players have parents that work at the plant. This ain't gonna be pretty.
I'm down 3 coaches, but I do think I have a solution for cross country.
No, I don't even like running.
Don't die. Don't die.
Cross country's not even a real sport.
Why would anyone want to do this?
I'm just impressed that you finished.
You are my best option.
Y'all here for tryouts?
No, sir. We're just hanging out.
Hey, are you here for cross country?
Yes, sir.
I had one girl show up and she's got asthma.
Oh, you mean Hannah Scott. Do you enjoy running?
It's really the only thing I'm good at.
Why have a season with one runner?
One runner matters.
Thomas, you got time for a visit?
Hello, Coach. So you changed force, and you still got no team. Well, that's sad even for me.
I get it. You have to coach cross country, but it's not the end of the world.
For someone who knows the Lord, you're acting like somebody who doesn't.
You give some very inspirational speeches to your players about stepping up under pressure and going the extra mile.
Anna, you're getting faster.
Your life is worth so much more than this.
To who? When you find your identity in the one who created you, it'll change your whole perspective. Something or someone will have first place in your heart.
Where's your team?
She's right there.
What have you allowed to define you?
That's Hannah.
Run, Hannah!
Now, wasn't that a great preview? Even if you've seen it before, you need to be in the building. Why? Because we believe in fellowship. And it's free. You can't beat a free movie. So I hope to see you guys there in person, August 5th. That's Friday. See you there.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. We love you.